meeting to order at 5:05 on September 18, 2017. Opening statement.
Let the minutes reflect that adequate notice of the holding of this special meeting of the Howell Township Council was provided for in the following manner: by the posting of a copy of said notice upon the bulletin board in the Township Municipal Building on September 6, 2017, by the faxing of a copy of said notice to the Tri-Town News, Asbury Park Press, and Star Ledger for information and publication on September 6, 2017, by the filing of a copy of said form of notice in the Township Clerk's Office on September 6, 2017. The public will be allowed to attend and will be allowed to participate pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Law. The public is reminded that civility and decorum will be maintained during the meeting. Any contracts awarded at this meeting and between now and the next meeting will be required to comply with the requirements of Public Law 1975, Chapter 127. And I'm not done. In accordance with the Fire Prevention Code, be advised that this facility is designed with emergency exits for your safety. The locations are as follows. Upon exiting the meeting room, they are to your left and to your right. Furthermore, smoking is not permitted in the municipal building. Please take note that this meeting is being videotaped for possible future broadcast on Howell Television. Roll call, Mrs. O'Donnell.
Here.
Mrs. Smith.
Present.
Mr. Walsh.
Here.
Mr. Nicastro.
Here.
Mayor Berger.
Present. Can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd like to open this session for the hearing of the citizens.
Bang, Don Smith. Bang,
There-
Don
There
Smith.
being none, is there any reason for us to go into executive session?
Yes, Mayor, personnel.
At this point, then, I will close this portion of the meeting to go into executive session.
I'll need to read the record.
Okay.
Executive session, I just want to confirm that the council will not be reconvening. If I can have a motion in a second, and I'll read the resolution into the record.
Make a
So
motion.
moved. Second.
Thank you. Whereas the governing body of the Township of Howell is authorized pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12 to exclude the public from that portion of the meeting for purposes of discussing specific matters as permitted by NJSA 10:4-12. Whereas the governing body of the Township of Howell intends to discuss certain matters which are deemed confidential pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12. Whereas at this time, the governing body of the Township of Howell cannot determine the time when the discussion to be held in executive session will be made public, but will disclose the minutes of executive session when the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the Township of Howell that this meeting shall be adjourned to an executive session, and the public will be excluded in order that the governing body of the Township of Howell may discuss the item previously listed. The governing body will not be reconvening to public session thereafter. Roll call, Mrs. O'Donnell.
Yes.
Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Nicastro?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes, ma'am.